We're at Alabama Adventure today, checking out the reopened Rampage. What's up, in the loop is Hyde checking from Alabama Adventure, just outside Birmingham, Alabama. First time to this park in 10 years, I believe, back here for the big return of Rampage, and that's what we're going to show you today. Show you also around the park. And that's why we're here. As we walk in, main entrance is there. The park's split on kind of a dry side to the left, water park to the right. It's quite the history we'll get into in a minute, but I know you're watching this video primarily to see Rampage. Let's head to Rampage first. Rampage opened in 1998, and over the last couple decades, it's been open and closed quite a bit. Recently, it's been closed for a few years. The park's been doing work on it and did a lot of extensive work over the last few months to reopen it for this year. And look how extensive this is. A lot of times wooden coasters are retracked by just changing the couple top boards. They cut out complete sections. Give me the Rampage's opening dance.
Hey, y'all come to our Rampage, we're so lit, yay!
Yeah! The spec sheet for all you nerds out there. Here's a look at the station. They're running one train and it's all they're set up to have. Now that you've seen the POV, let's talk a little bit more about the ride. 3,500 feet long, 120 feet tall, 102 foot drop, built into the side of a hill. So there's a lot of kind of terrain elements to this ride. First drop's awesome, goes immediately into a giant airtime hill, hits the first turnaround, comes around that, and goes right back into another really big airtime hill. And then it's all about the laterals. And you'll notice in this video, I slowed down here so you can really see the track's not really banked at all. These are really strong laterals. One of the more unique features is this really sharp dive from the brake run into the station. Rampage is just so good. The track work they've done is absolutely incredible. You can see in the videos here, the track is just pristinely new in some of the roughest areas, and areas that they didn't do this year, they've done in recent years. You can see the bottom of the first drop is just a few years old itself. So a lot of the ride's gotten work in the last few years, and it pays off. I saw someone post on Reddit a few weeks ago when it opened that they're like, it's one of the smoothest wooden roller coasters they've been on. I thought that was crazy talk. I couldn't think it could be true, but it is. This is in such good condition right now. So highly recommend getting out here for it. Now that we saw Rampage, we're back at the front of the park. Kind of doing a park walkthrough. Fried PB&J, you got my attention. Nice little Main Street area here. As I was saying, the park's kind of split in half. Splash Adventure, Alabama Adventure, and the park used to have a lot more rides on the dry side, and you can kind of see where some of those rides were, some of the ride pads. It used to be quite the theme park. It was Visionland for a while. Cedar Fair actually briefly entered into an operating agreement to operate the park, but I believe that all fell through before the park actually opened. So very brief history of where it almost was a Cedar Fair park. Kids train ride. Bathrooms over here. Little bumper boats. The misters here very much a welcome sight. It's very hot here in Birmingham. Today it's like 98 degrees. I will say this is a lot better than my 2016 visit, when I think Rampage might have been the only ride open at that time, and one of a few, and a lot of these were just empty pads. Here's the county fair section that I was talking about earlier. You can see some old ride pads. Clearly this used to be some form of a ride. Back in the day, Visionland had quite a few coasters as well. It was a sizable mid-size, smaller size theme park, but here's a look at some of the flat rides down in this section. And I think all the way in the back here, it's closed off. There is a giant amphitheater where they used to do concerts, much like the old Paramount parks used to do concerts. There's the Rampage Oasis, and like the, I don't want to quite say sister park, brother park, kind of, Holiday World, Family Relations. To that park, there is free soft drinks here. You got the Pepsi lineup at this park. Rampage is kind of the dead end over there. You got Oasis. The dry side of the park is just kind of this one loop with a few offshoots. You saw the county fair, you saw Rampage. Kind of up the hill here is where you'll find Cheddar Chase. Up here is the Cheddar Chase, the park's newest roller coaster. It's from Lake Winnepesaukah. I'm gonna be lazy here in this part of the video. It's really hot, it's in the high 90s. So I'm just gonna use the zoom feature here and show you the wild mouse without walking up this hill. A well-themed Zamperla swinging ship. A little quiet up here on the dry side of the park, but it is mid-90s, almost full sun. I think everyone's in the water park, and rightfully so. I'm probably the crazy person for walking around a theme park in this heat. But nice theme here, I like it. Let's take a look at this, Weather Rock. It looks dry and warm, and that means it's sunny and fair and really sunny outside. This is hilarious. There is the Wacky Worm here. Your standard Wacky Worm model. Here's a look at the last few rides on the dry side of the park. And like a big frog hopper. Some of the earlier footage in the video, it looked like a lot of people are sitting around. There's a kind of a weather delay for some of the attractions, but sun's out. For better or worse, it's very hot out. I'm not a big water park guy. I'm not dressed for water parks. I don't like filming in water parks at all. So I'm just going to give a quick look at a water park from far away here, because it would be unfair to the park to come here and not mention the water park. This is growing and growing over the years. They keep adding new slides. Got a cool shot of Rampage up in the hills there. So yes, it's a very big water park. So if you're coming here in the middle of summer, you definitely got to check out the water park. Again, don't want to get too far in the water park trying to film. So here's a look from the distance of one of the bigger slides. They got quite a few of them. There is some Rampage t-shirts. Considering it just opened a few weeks ago, I'm actually surprised to see some merch. It's a cool photo, like well before there was all the trees there is now. I'm sure once gets up and running for a while here, we might see more merch, but at least if you want to show how you roll, they got shirts. There's no toll booths here because parking is obviously free, but if you go and look on social media, there's a great clip of right after they bought the park of them demolishing the toll booth, say parking's free, or something funny like that. Great social clip. And that wraps up our quick visit to Alabama Adventure. Like I said, main goal of this trip was to get on Rampage So didn't bring the bathing suit, didn't do the full water park experience, which I heard really good things about the water park. A couple things to just note. This is one of the years they're open later. They're certain weekends throughout the summer. They're open to the evening. You might be able with sunset times get a nighttime ride on Rampage. And then this fall, for the first time in many years, they're bringing back Halloween. And there will be night rides in the dark. Rampage is way up in the woods. It's going to be dark. I'm definitely going to be back for that because that sounds awesome. Rampage is already a great ride, but in the dark. So pencil that in on your calendar. Also, it's not as hot in Alabama in October, so it might be a little bit more enjoyable to come then too.